Well, hey guys, it's Cam. Now, if you remember me from the Cammy O'Keefe Cam Brown channel, well, that's no longer because that's demonetized 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago, maybe something like that. I've lost fucking count. Now, okay, so this is a rant video, but it's not rant number 1, it's not rant number 2 or 20 or 50 or fucking 200. It's just a rant video. Now, I'm posting shit on the Clan Love channel at the moment because I've got nothing else to do. I'm just sort of kicking through the next couple of days because I can tell you now, I'm this close to getting divorced. Anyway, so I'm sitting in a fucking derelict moment. I've got a cabinet behind me, which is a very sad fucking story of how I ended up with it. You can thank the neighbours on the upside of the hill. Now, this rant video, I'm going to complain about certain fucking people. First and foremost, the neighbour across the road. Right? Let's just call him Mr. A. Shall we? Okay, so Mr. A is a car fanatic and a free labour fucking candidate. Now, let me explain how I mention that. Labour not as in government, labour as in work. Right, now, the last couple of months, since my YouTube channel got demonetised a couple of months ago, we've been spending just about every fucking day over at his house. Now, he's got a pool table and all this sort of shit, right? Now, it started off alright, started off pretty good, got things moving, started all that. Now, he used to say to me, if I did stuff around his house, he could let me stay there and play pool. That was my payment. It seemed okay for the start off with. But the fucking jobs I ended up doing around his house were just fucking immense, right? Cleaned every fucking garden up, weeded his garden, pruned his fucking garden, all this sort of shit, reconstructed his fucking side bloody fence, which also now has a plant box on it because it needed one. Then there was the fucking gravel footpath, so I shoveled all his fucking gravel in there, did all that, made a T-piece, cleaned up his fucking sheds, all this sort of shit, moved all his fucking trailers around, made a fucking veggie patch from scratch with veggie boxes painted as well and fucking lined with plastic. I did the fucking lot. Did it all. Right? He's used me for fucking everything. Excuse my hand. I need a cup of coffee. So, after all this mindless fucking shit, things have gone a bit fucking rogue. Right? Now, I'll let you guys on a dirty little secret. He's a car fanatic, loves his Holdens and all this sort of shit. Now, what he did was I gave him some Ford stuff. Now, he's not against any Ford cars, by all means. So he decided to have a Ford wall. So we built up a Ford wall with my stuff. Shall I add to it? Now, this was all right for a moment because at the previous time I was cleaning out my shed, so I gave him a lot of tools, and I gave him also a lot of things. Mind the fucking grunting, right? I've got a nuisance fucking possum in my roof that I've been trying to catch and kill it. So mind the grunting. Anyway, so there's that. Anyway, so back to the story. He's gone a bit fucking weird lately because he's picked up a missus. I don't trust her a fucking bit. She's really fucking weird and dodgy. Right? And her kids are fucking mental cases. Anyway. So, he's been spending time with his missus. Great, wonderful, fantastic. I wish them the best of luck. Right? But he really is starting to be a bit of a prick. Sorry, that's my laptop warming up. It takes fucking 3 hours to warm up now. This is why I also don't post videos, because my laptop needs seeing to desperately. Anyway. So, there's that. Now, he's got me to do fucking everything, right? Fucking everything. I've done his fucking lawns right around the whole fucking house. He's re-landscaped his fucking garden, and I've given him fucking picture frames and models and everything and toy cars, you name it, I've given him to him. But with the picture frames, I've got them out of what we have here in Australia. We have a thing called hard rubbish. Now, hard rubbish is where your local council lets you put out extra rubbish. You can book it or whatever, and it's not just general waste, it's actual rubbish, like bits I don't know, fridges and all that sort of shit. You can put shit out, like mattresses and rubbish. You can put that out. Now, I came up with a plan. I devised myself a fucking plan. I went round everyone's hard rubbish piles whilst back and forwards to Knox Park. That's part 2 of the story. Now, whilst I was back and forwards to Knox Park, I was picking up people's old picture frames that they threw out. And I found stacks of them. Now, I had some car magazines and Bathurst books and all that sort of stuff. Bathurst is a car race out here if you guys aren't aware of it. We no longer have it because it's gone fucking weird. Anyway, but I had a stack of these fucking books and now I got creative. So I went around picking up people's hard rubbishes and then made fucking Bathurst pictures out of him. And now he's got a Bathurst wall thanks to me. And he loves it. But he has no idea that those pictures came from hard rubbish. Right? Or op shops or anything like that. I've just found fucking shit. And I've fixed it up and put it in his wall. And he has no idea. I've told him that it's come from my shed. Technically, yes, it has, because I brought the frames to the shed, fixed them up, put the picture in it, and then taken it to him. I never told him where it came from first. Okay. Secondly, his renters are a bit fucking weird, right? They're always bloody fighting and having go at everybody. Okay. So, basically, the other night, we went over there for dinner and all that sort of stuff, as we've been doing every Saturday night. And, he now goes off with his missus to his room and does that. Makes grunting noises. Anyway, so he basically did that. And he leaves his gas burner going with a fry pan full of oil and sausages whilst doing it. He left them there, unattended. His kitchen, there's no one there in his kitchen. His renters are useless, they don't do anything. And luckily, someone came along and found it. But I can't help to think that he did that on purpose, so that he could go off and do what he wants and let us, one of us, do it. Well, luckily one of us found it. It wasn't me, someone else. And yeah, they found it. Anyway, so that's that. Right. Now, the next thing. It's currently school holidays at the moment. In Victoria. Right? And kids love school holidays. Parents hate it, kids love it. Me? I like it. I'll tell you why. Because if you have followed me on the Cam Brown channel a while ago, I would rant and rave about a place called Knox Park Primary School. Now, Knox Park, I've had a fucking guts full of them. I do not ever want to go back there ever again. I've had a guts full of the principal and the vice principal. I've had a guts full of fucking everyone there, right? I've also had a guts full of Fair Hills High School. Don't want to go there ever again. Oh, that's what I reckon about them, anyway. Anyway, so, there's that. Now, people in general around here in Knox are not friendly. You've got people like Adrian, who's a alcoholic who's just a want-want. Brooke, who's a loose cannon. Jenny, who's disabled and basically is a fucking know-it-all, or wants to be a know-it-all. You've got the next door neighbours who are another culture. And they pay me to chop down 5 trees and they pay me McDonald's. Like chopping 5 trees down is worth McDonald's. You've got people who let you down everywhere. They say they'll do something and then they never do it again and they avoid you. Have you ever had that? You ever had someone make a promise to you and then they avoid you for fucking weeks and months on end? You don't hear from them ever again? Let me know in the bottom of this fucking YouTube shit if this video ever gets up on YouTube. So there's that. Myself and her are this close to getting a divorce, so there's that too. Apparently I had a bond with my daughter, which upset my wife. A thing called Mum and Scott syndrome. I won't go into detail what that means, but So, I've tried breaking that, and that's caused issues as well, because my way of breaking communication with people is not talking to them. So, basically, yeah, think of it that way. Put two and two together. So, now, we're this close to getting a divorce, so I'm basically going to end up homeless or dead. One of the two. Yeah, so there's that. And things lately have gone to shit. All that sort of stuff. And I basically hate fucking people, to be honest. I really, really do. Hate people. They're really fucking annoying. There are very few people I can trust anymore. And, yeah. I'm sick of being fucking used. I'm sick of fucking slaving over people's fucking yards and landscaping their yards and chopping down trees and all this sort of stuff for nothing. For a fucking barbecue or pool night in McDonald's. So, that's fucking worth it, isn't it? Most people who landscape or chop down trees generally get paid in money for it. Most people do, don't they? Me? No. No, I don't get paid money. I get paid food. And shit food at that. Tell me if you think McDonald's, a one McDonald's meal is worth 5 trees. And tell me if you think a barbecue and a pool night is worth a whole fucking yard's worth, front and back, worth of a barbecue. Tell me if I should expect money from it when considering their actual proper landscaping jobs. Re-landscaping shit like pathways, veggie patches. I made fucking veggie boxes for this guy. I painted the fucking things. I lined the fucking things. I planted the fucking things. I even gave him the fucking dirt. I had a mound of dirt at the back of my shed that I didn't need. I gave that to him. Fuck me. I even given him my own fucking ground I live on. So I've had a fucking guts full of people. I really, really have. Anyway, moving on. Don't like Knox Park. Don't like Fairhills. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They tried getting me in trouble last term. You know that? Useless people. Mark, Rachel, Sylvana. What a fucking name, Sylvana. Useless. They're not nice people. I don't work with not nice people. I work with nice people, not shit people. And basically, you can fuck all money as well. Because I'll never see a fucking cent anymore. I don't know what money's like. A little known truth fact, I haven't had a payment for 5 years. I've lived off fucking everyone else's donations. That's why I'm so fucking sick. I can't eat fucking charity bread anymore. Or sausages. That's all people fucking give me. For 5 years, I've lived like a fucking homeless bum under someone's roof. I can't do it anymore. Over it. And coffee. I can drink coffee and coffee and coffee and nothing happens. I still fall asleep. Everything. Anyway. You know, someone asked me about a month ago, I went for a walk and bumped into a bloke I knew of. And he asked me, he goes, "Oh, Cam, how you going? I haven't seen you for ages." He goes, "You're still doing your rock and roll." Do you know what I said to him? Told him to stick rock and roll up his ass and walked off. I don't do that anymore. I do struggling for fucking life. After those fucking phone calls and all that bloody fiasco of 5 years worth, I'm this close to getting a divorce and this close to becoming homeless. Big whoop, I'll start again. Become fucking homeless, I'll be fucking walking. And I might walk south. Could walk north. But there's nowhere to go north, really. I need to find a push bike. Oh, by the way, the people who gave me a push bike are useless. trying to make sure no one sees or hears me. Don't want to be seen making this video. Anyway, so yeah. Stupid fucking neighbours. Rip you off, rip you to shreds. Pay you in Maccas and barbecues. Oh, we'll let you play on my pool table. Yeah, for landscaping your whole fucking backyard. Most landscapers get paid in money. But fuck money. I don't know what it's like to have any money anymore. I haven't had money for 5 years. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you guys in the next fucking video, whatever that is. See ya.